The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.
G'day there. I argued it because, well, I thought it was the right thing to do at the time. In fact, I argued it several times. Winston Peters, though, entered the Fonterra brand sale debate yesterday. I suspect because he thinks there are some points to be scored. Not because he's wrong, by the way, because he isn't. But if you really cared about the sale that Fonterra has been involved with for some period of time now, you might have stumped up, I would have thought, just a little bit earlier than he has. In a way, it's none of our business, neither mine nor Peter's. We aren't farmers and we don't have a vote. The people who do have a vote are in that particular process as we speak. My guess is it will romp home and each farmer, on average, will be several $100,000 better off by the end of it all. But there's also, always has been, the Fonterra social licence. Although the average punter doesn't own them or have a say, of course, they are so big, Fonterra, that their role in the New Zealand economy is outsized to the point that what they do has national implications. Now, I've always argued that their argument for sale is wrong. It's a rather convenient way to exit a business they can see some fiscal upside from. Now, there's nothing, and never has been, any reason they can't and don't run their brand successfully. They say it is not their core business, isn't it? Milk turns into cheese and ice cream. Cheese and ice cream are the brands they're selling. The French company, also in the same business as Fonterra, doesn't seem to see it that way either. Otherwise, why would they be stumping up in excess of $4 billion to buy it? There is an agreement, and this is Peters' main point, that the new owner uses Fonterra products, but, says Peters, how long for? And when the clock stops, which it will, our milk will just be in another long line of milk jugs. Peters tosses in a little bit of conspiracy for good measure about Fonterra executives and bonuses, but that's the politics of it all, isn't it? But it's always been really the Peters way about going around business. At its core, he makes sense. He values New Zealand and New Zealand products, so his view is consistent. But then there's always a little conspiratorial spice for the headlines. We found out, of course, yesterday there is no bonus. If this sale was to be debated properly, far less halted, he needed to be front and centre ages ago. So the Peters foray, good point, just too late.
The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.